he'll just fire up Facebook every Monday to watch us. And then...
Maybe.
Let's see.
There we go. We are live. Now we're live.
Still trying.
I mean, it just...
There we go.
All right. It just cock-a-doodle-dooed.
Good call.
Cock-a-doodle-doo. Cock-a-doodle-doo. Spank-doodle-doo.
Thank you very much.
Time is at 6:58. Let's share this. Let's share this sucker. Let me tell you something, brother. The sun is a mass of incandescent gas, a gigantic nuclear furnace where hydrogen is built into helium at a temperature of millions of degrees. Know who that is? Oh, they might be giants.
They might be giants.
The sun gives heat, the sun gives light, the sunlight that we need.
Oh. Welcome back, Monday.
Welcome Monday. Hey, you're on vacation.
I am. First day of vacation.
That's what I was telling Heather. I said, "We'll get on vacation." She's like, "He gets some good time off," because she worked over where you worked for years, and she's like, "That's one of the best things they had there was
our PTO time."
PTO time.
And the more years I've been there, the more I rack up. So it's been kind of nice.
Racking.
Tori Edwards says, "Hi, it is Mavis."
Hi, Mavis.
Mavis rules.
Mavis rules.
We seen her this past Saturday.
Yes, we did.
Right. She was sitting front row.
Front row. Bob Euchre.
Yeah.
Front row.
I actually seen her in one of the video clips of her coming up and getting the too sweet from you.
She was too sweet.
Yes.
She was pumped, man. She was ready for some wrestling.
Mavis rules.
Mavis rules. Kathy, what's up? Ladies and
Mama
gentlemen.
Kathy, ladies and gentlemen.
Welcome to
Mama
the Bro
Kathy.
Show, episode 55. With that being said, the Bro Show.
Now let us know, is this too loud? I don't know.
That's
I
not
don't
the
know.
right song,
The
is it?
speakers. Does not sound like the right. I don't know.
Watch the Bro Show.
Yeah, that's the right show. That's the right song.
Wait a minute. Wait.
Hit it.
One of these two is the right
I
one.
think it's the last one.
Watch the Bro Show.
Yeah, that's wrong. Okay, once again,
Hit it.
hit my music.
That's me.
That's me.
That's him.
I'm the man. Bro Show.
I told him he needs to make this his new theme song coming out. Change it up every once in a while. Oh, God. You should have put Boxing Hogan in here.
I'm ready to chase through the place. Aruba!
Out of my boy Greek, Aruba. Mad Max is in the chat. So was.
What's up, brother?
Sonya's in the chat. Says, "Hey, y'all. It's the Bro
Bro
Show.
Show. The Bro Show. The Bro Show. Bro Show.
Yeah, you guys agree with me? This should be his new theme song when it comes out. And Max loves that damn thing.
Oh, it's the best. Back again. It is.
All right, how long is this theme song going to run here? It's you!
Oh, let me dance a little bit.
You gotta pump up the jam. Pump up the jam.
Let me do my Disco Inferno.
Doc has given us 50 stars already.
50 stars.
50 stars. We haven't even got started yet. House music down.
House music down. One of these days,
Tori says yes. Tori agrees with me. This should be the new theme song.
The Bro Show.
Doc says good evening.
Good evening, Doc.
Good evening, sir.
Doctor of Tattoonomics.
Doctor of Tattoonomics. I like that. Word life.
Word life. Wiki, wiki,
You know,
wiki.
kid. Who in the Hulk Hogan are you?
Ladies and gentlemen, I am your number one brother, your mega brother, the people's bro, winner at MMWA this past Saturday night.
We will get into that.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am the host, Bro Slam himself, Slammer. Welcome to the Bro Show,
There you
episode 55, or as I like to say, Double Nickels. Who, my friend, are you, and which island did you come off of?
Aloha. I'm part of the new.
Aruba!
I'm part of the new Samoan tribe over here. Oh, I've known
Samoa
around, I've known around these parts. Aloha.
Aloha!
I've known around these
Shaka bra!
as the king of cool, voted by the people out there.
What people?
All of them.
Ballot box was stuffed, brother.
Your El Presidente.
El Presidente!
Your number one Mookie of the Year.
Your number one step, brother.
The man. The myth. The legend. The White Larry Bird.
Mookie Blaylock himself. And what's your favorite number?
Today's episode 55. No, 10.
10.
10.
10.
I just remember the hand motion. As soon as I said it, like, that's not right.
55. We touched on this a little bit. What a famous 55, and I said this, and you said, "Oh my gosh, was that his number?" Albert Pujols played that short time for the L.A. Dodgers, and his
Yeah.
number was 55.
I completely forgot it was on the Dodgers. My first 55 that comes to mind is Laurinaitis for the Rams.
Yeah. I almost said John
See,
Laurinaitis.
that's what I said earlier.
Number 55, Garrett Stevenson played for the Cardinals, pitcher.
Oh, wow.
55.
Bob Tewksbury.
Bob, what? No. Who's a famous 55 for the Blue Notes?
Oh, I don't know if they've had
Oh
one.
my gosh, who?
Bob Plager was number 5. How about two Bobby Plagers?
Two Bobby Players. Good call.
Let's see a little bit on the chat here. George says Aruba.
Aruba.
Kathy says I like the Tommy Baja look.
Oh, he's
Thank you, sir.
Aruba.
Thank you, ma'am. Let's see
Is
here.
that Tommy Bahama?
This is I'm part of the tribe. I'm the new tribal chief around here.
I need part of your intro now. El Tribal
El Tribal Chiefo.
Presidente.
Let's see. Artman is in the chat. Says, what's up?
Who's in?
Artman.
Artman. What's up, brother?
Big Ed is
What's
in the
up,
house.
brother?
Big Ed is
What's up,
officially
my
here.
man?
Woo-hoo. Right before the show, I accepted your friend request.
He did not. He denied it. I watched him do it.
You scared
He
me.
said-
I thought I hit the wrong
He
button.
said, denied, brother.
Mad Max says Vader's in the house.
Whoa, Vader. Woo, woo, woo.
Molly says slammer, slammer, slammer. Excuse me?
Slammer.
Excuse me? Like I'm chopped liver over here. Get out of here.
Let me tell you something, meatball.
Sonia says, yes, I agree too. Good song for Slammer.
Yeah, the Bro Show. Summer is man.
Dominic says, what's up, brothers?
What's up, brother?
Dominic? We just seen you Saturday night.
He did. He was doing security.
I know. I
Wow.
seen that.
He was ready to rough some people up, man. He'd throw them out. I can see it now.
Bob Edlin in the chat says Slammer, the Hammer, and the Bucky's guy. They put Bucci's, but it's Bucky's guy. That's our buddy from down.
from Midwest Throwdown.
Yes.
Professional wrestling.
It's the ring announcer right there, isn't it? All right.
We missed last week, man. We talked up the show about Midwest Throwdown
Yes.
professional wrestling. We'll do it again. Why not?
Let's see. Jared also says, how's it going, my dudes?
Jared,
What's
what's up,
up?
brother?
Hanging loose. Tim Mendel's in chat says
Tim.
hello.
Tim, hello, high fives. That's what he always
Roger's in the chat says, yo, what's up, guys?
Hello, Roger, Sonya, what's up, brother?
Dominic says, awesome time at Arnold talking smack at Frodo.
Whoa.
But after the show, he was making Frodo mad. Dominic was.
Was he really? Man, you
Jason King, Mr. UPS himself.
What is up,
in the chat.
Jason?
Says hello from home on vacation until next Tuesday night. Your boy is also on vacation this week.
I'm not.
Patrick Arrow? A-A-R-O?
Yeah, from Midwest Throwdown Professional Wrestling.
Says, what's up, Slammer?
What's up, brother?
I will take that as a compliment that you know him and not me, but that's cool.
Everybody knows you, man. Everybody knows you.
That's all good. So what's new with you, Mr. Slam?
What's new with me? Well, let's see here. We're back to Monday. It was a nice weekend. A little warm outside. Had a good time Saturday night. We going right into that? Going right into our Saturday?
Oh, what do you got to drink tonight first?
What I got to drink? I got me a delicious orange dreamsicle.
Sounds good.
Rain. It is really good. I
I don't think I've ever had a rain drink.
Really, really thirsty. And
Now that I think about it.
rain, buddy, I tell you what, man. Don't sleep on the old rain energy.
You
They're
got me
good
into the
stuff.
ghosts. The ghosts are good. I've never tried the rain yet.
You wouldn't be disappointed.
and I am sucking on the little bit of Lonnie. I
Sucking
candy.
on Lonnie.
Sucking on chili dogs. That is tasty freeze. I got the Alani cotton candy. If anybody likes the cotton candy flavor or Alani's energy drinks or anything delicious, I highly recommend.
I would
Highly recommend.
I would highly drink one of those if the can was bigger.
Oh yeah.
It's just not. It's just the little skinny 12 ounces. I like the 16 ounces.
Well,
I guess I'd have to drink 2 of them.
there you go. Just
Remember when
Flash
Paige,
them up like
remember when
something.
Paige was going to buy a whole case of them? They was like we
Yeah.
put it in the car and she started adding them. She's like, "Oh my gosh, it's like $80." She's like, "Maybe I'll just get about half.
She
Maybe
got
I'll
it.
just get about half of them."
she got it addicted to them. Let's see. Artman, aka Tim West, says they say the bigger the headache, the bigger the bill.
Right on, man. That's true.
Tori says, I wish it was Friday, 4th of July. That is coming up. That is this
We're just
Friday.
3 days away, man.
Woo.
Tuesday, 4 days away. So.
June is coming to an end fairly
Man,
quickly.
I tell you, four day work weeks. Sometimes these 4-day work weeks suck.
Are you off Friday?
I'm off Friday.
All right.
And I should have an 8-hour request Thursday, so I'm doing a podcast Thursday night.
Oh,
So I'll go ahead and plug that real quick,
Okay,
just in
go
case
right
I
ahead.
forget. This Thursday night, as long as I do get my 8-hour request, I think it's at 7 o'clock on the New Genesis Wrestling page. I will be on with the camera guy, Alexander McNeil,
okay.
and referee Scott Cross, and Justin Savage. So
Awesome.
tune in.
Some good guys
We
right
are
there.
going to be talking about MMWA. I'm going to be talking about the upcoming July 12th MMWA wrestling event at the historic South Broadway Athletic Club, and we will be talking all things Slammer. Ooh, Slammer and wrestling. I'm sure I'll be here in the wrestling room doing the interview, so
We'll
I'm,
find out
I'm
probably
always,
earlier in-
I'm always a good guest because I always have a good background, and there's always something to talk about. We could pull one figure down out of here and probably talk a whole hour about it easy.
That's probably true.
I know it's true.
Let's see.
So anyway, that'll be Thursday night, 7 o'clock. Tune in.
Kathy in the chat. Mama Kathy wants to know, doesn't those drinks interrupt your sleep this late?
Nope.
I usually don't drink them this late. This guy can drink them as he's taking a nap.
I am caffeine intolerant.
I usually don't drink these this late. I am on vacation. Today is day one. Day one of my vacation for 2 weeks. So I am 2 week hospital free, 2 week work free. I've got no responsibility.
That's good. No responsibility.
My favorite guy in WrestleMania was Mr. T.
Mine too.
So
I pity the fool who don't like Mr. T.
So I plan on staying up late. I plan on partying every night. No, I'm just joking. So I thought I'd risk it for the biscuit, drink a little bit of cotton candy Alani tonight, late at night. It's all good, Mom. I appreciate you worrying about us.
Plus, I got to work out still. I got to go working out.
Dominic said he had the new C4 lemonade one.
Ooh,
I don't think I've
lemonade.
seen that one yet.
I had a lemonade prime hydration today and a strawberry banana prime hydration today.
The hydration drinks are good.
Pretty doggone
which one,
good, man.
Which ones did you say?
I had a strawberry banana
I haven't
early,
tried that one.
and later in the day I had a lemonade.
The lemonade.
Yeah,
Have you
good
had the
stuff.
green bottle of the lime one? It tastes. You would think it would taste like Gatorade, but it's like 10 times better than
Lime.
Gatorade. So good.
I've had the blue raspberry. I always have to have some sort of hydration drinks along with water throughout the day. So we found a good deal on a bunch of those up at Ollie's.
Oh, nice.
So I got some primes.
Doc said you guys have fun. He's got to go. Just wanted to drop the weekly stars and
Thank
say
you,
hi.
brother. Good
We appreciated
good for
that.
you to drop in. You can watch later on the replay on YouTube. Slammer 4878.
Mama Kathy says Mookie is peed at you. I don't know who that's towards. I don't know who I'm
Mookie
peed
is
at.
what?
Peed off at you.
Peed off.
But not at you, but it just says at you to somebody.
Hmm.
Paige Mack is in the chat.
Page Max.
Says, hola.
Hola. Hola,
Paige.
daughter.
I can't hear you because I'm getting my hair done.
She's getting her
She's getting
hair
her hair
done.
done.
Yeah.
Tim West says he will be there, I guess, and he'll be in the house.
MMWA?
He will be in the house this
Sweet.
Saturday
Come
night.
see us, brother. We'll go live.
Sonya says, enjoy your vacation, Mookie. Love them Alanis. Man, they're so good. I don't think I've had a bad Alani.
Have I had one of those yet?
I'm not, well, they're all skinny cans, so unless you've had a skinny can drink.
Did you bring one night here for us to drink? A
Um,
Liberty Pop or something. You brought us a Liberty
Maybe.
Pop of some sort.
Yeah, I can't remember what it was.
Okay, well then I haven't had one of those, so I will get one and I will drink one.
Mark Brockes is in the chat. My old boss.
Mark.
He's in the chat and says, "What's that?"
No, he's saying, "What's that?"
Steve Dudley style. oh, Kathy, Mama Kathy just answered the question. Says that I'm PO to you,
At me?
so you're going for another podcast without me.
Oh, I'm just going on as a guest, just a
It
guest.
happens. I had my own podcast at one point without this guy.
Hey, that's
So,
right.
He's just getting invited as a guest. I get it. He's promoting something. We have nothing.
We got
to
a little
promote. We
promotion.
just-
I haven't been a guest on a podcast in a while. There was a hot minute there for a while. I was just lined up on it. I guess I made my rounds.
You made your rounds for the week.
That's why I told Heather, I was like, man, I got to be a guest on the podcast. I said, I'm just used to being the host with the most, brother.
Starting to get a little annoyed with Mr. Hogan over here.
Well, let me tell you something,
Why does he
brother.
got a red bandana, first of all? Why the red bandana?
That's because when I
Why
got
is
my,
he in his PJs?
I
Why
got-
is he in his pajamas?
well, first off, this plaid looks good, brother. I stole that skirt off that no good Roddy Piper, and I put on a red headband to match it. And I'm in a box.
I'm not sure about this. On this day in history.
Whoa, are we ready for
On
this day in
this
history?
day in
What
wrestling
is today?
history.
June 30th?
June 30th.
June 30th.
Let me clear my throat for this one.
Cacaw.
On this day in 1961,
Whoa.
way before I was a twinkle in the eye. What about you?
Way before I was twinkle in the eye as well.
The match of the century it was billed. The match of the century from Chicago, Illinois.
Luthez.
Nature Boy.
Nature
Nature Boy. That's the Playboy Buddy
Buddy
Rogers.
Rogers.
Nature Boy Buddy Rogers took on Pat O'Connor
Whoa.
for the NWA Championship match with
Who's
a
the champion?
record-setting crowd at the time, 38,622
My lord.
attendees.
Wow.
Pat O'Connor walked in as the world champion. The Nature Boy walked out as the
Woo!
new NWA Heavyweight Champion of the World. There's a little fink right there.
Little finky winky.
Little flink. R.I.P. Fink. The best 2 out of 3 falls match.
Man, you know that match, those best 2 out of 3 fought, that match probably lasted 2 hours.
I am not a fan at all of 2 out of 3
Oh
fall
my
matches.
gosh.
Or like those best of 7 series
You know,
that they used to do.
A lot of those old school 2 out of 3 fall matches, they would have a fall. They'd go back to the locker room.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah, they didn't just go right into the next fall. They would go back
I
and
could
take
maybe
a break.
I could
and-
maybe handle that. Like, would they have another match in between? It has something going on. I think I can handle a 2 out of 3 fall match like that. Bring that back, people. Bring that back.
They have a time limit though on the matches.
Wyatt says hi, Slammer, and Kyle Mookie Skynet. That's me.
Hi Wyatt, that's you.
Wyatt's in the
That's
chat.
you.
Molly's in the chat. Molly says I love the punching sound effects.
Oh, well, I'll bring it back then. Thank you, Molly. Thank
Why
you
did
for
it-
appreciating.
Why did you have to say that? Why did I have to read that out loud? I read it out loud before reading it to myself. I hate this damn thing.
Oh, this rules, man.
You give me a Bucky Beaver to come after him.
I got something special coming some episode here soon with old boxing. Hulkster.
Mad Max says, what year was that? That was 1961.
1961.
1961, it was billed the match of the century. And also, what did I say? 38,622 people to that show.
My God.
That apparently held the biggest, largest wrestling show attendance until the WrestleManias of the 80s hit. So that stood for about 20 years.
Oh Lord. That's some good this day in history.
That's a good
That was
match.
a good match.
On this day in history, and from here it kind of goes down.
Uh-oh.
Molly said that's the best. My God. Let's see here. On this day in history, 2003. We're going to jump quite a bit ahead.
2003. All right.
2003. Gail Kim
Whoa.
makes her WWE debut,
All right.
and you remember she won the title on her debut on Monday Night Raw in like a 7-woman battle royal match.
Really?
She won the Divas title.
You know, I may remember that.
I remember that because she debuted and she had like a Matrix entrance.
Yeah.
But instead of like the green numbers and stuff on the screen, it was red. And she came out, she had the long leather jacket and the glasses on. I was a big Gail Kim fan, but she does not get the credit she deserves.
Nope.
But she left and went to TNA for like a big part of her career, and I think that's kind of what hurt her.
It's just, you always think of her. That's who you think of.
Yes.
As, being a
But I-
TNA knockout.
I kind of think the same thing with Kurt Angle. As much and as good as Kurt Angle was in WWE, I
You
think
of
his
him
best
TNA.
I think his best years and his best matches were in TNA.
Wow.
His
It's a,
he like the center core of his career was in TNA, and he had really good matches. AJ, Samoa Joe,
Yeah.
Christopher Daniels. I know there's a lot more other big feet. Christian Cage, I think.
yep.
Lots of great matches in there through his career in TNA. Those
Ron-
guys went to TNA, which
Ron
was
the Truth Killings.
yeah, which is big at the time.
Yeah.
But now you look back at it now, and TNA's kind of fallen off the block, and people's forgot about that.
Yeah.
But man, I think Kurt Angle and Gail Kim, man, their best matches in their career, I believe, was in TNA. Calm down, Hulk. 2008. So we're going to jump ahead
2008.
5 years.
Whoa.
On this day in history, 2008.
Time for Muddy Vision.
The previous week, 1 week ago today, CM Punk would have been drafted to Monday Night Raw for the first time. Made his debut tonight in 2008 by running out with his money in the briefcase.
Money in the Bank briefcase.
Money in the bank briefcase. I think it's a mouthful to say. Cashes it in. The referee accepts it. Get out of here. And he pins Edge 1, 2, 3 to be the new with big gold WCW World Champion.
Was that the belt he got?
That was the belt. He beat Edge for that belt.
Let me go.
After was it Batista beat the crap out of Edge on Raw, and then that's when CM Punk took the opportunity, the ultimate opportunist.
The ultimate. I will say this. I will say this forever. Why is there two champions?
Well, they took the belts away
I
for a while.
know they have their split brands or
Yeah.
whatever. They put people on whatever shows they want. There does not need to be two belts. There's one, the WWE champion belt that John Cena has
Yeah.
right now. That's the belt. And if you really think about it, how many of them heavyweight titles and how many of them WWE titles out of the 17, which did John Cena have?
Yeah, because he had the big gold a few times. I remember when he had that when he had the T-shirt that looked like the AWA logo, the blue.
Yeah, I mean, at least Flair, for instance. I mean, he's 16-time champion. He was the literal WCW champion, WWF champion.
Yeah.
That I get.
NWA.
NWA champion, but you just don't make a belt. I like them saying, "Oh my gosh, Roman Reigns was the 1,000 something day." It's like he had a universal title. He had a
Yeah.
made up title.
Yeah. Randy's in chat says, "What's up, bro?"
Randy from Vallejo, California.
He also said Michael Wildman won't be on Facebook anymore.
Ever?
We are sad. We were just
actually
talking
talked
about
about him.
this right as we were sitting down getting ready to do the show. He asked me if I'd seen the Facebook post for Michael from
Vallejo.
which I guess now we're going to
What,
say
yeah,
Randy
Randy's from Vallejo.
You're going to be our new Vallejo guy. But tell Michael we miss him.
Yeah.
We were hoping maybe he would just reinstate his Facebook every Monday night to watch us and then shut it back down. If that's, I mean, we miss Michael.
Well,
Michael.
I hope everything's okay.
Yeah, hopefully
That-
everything's
that's
okay.
the first thing. I mean, it's strange.
Sorry for me just jumping in.
Yeah,
Put it on,
yeah.
take it off. We do wish Michael
Yeah,
the best wishes.
Wish him well. Tell him we're thinking about him. Hope everything's good, and hope he just pops back on. So
We definitely miss him. Maxwell in the chat says, Mad Max says, Molly is punching at me making the rock and roll punches now."
yes,
God, this is terrible.
this is great.
This is not good. Molly says, Max, I need one of these. You can probably find
Probably
one
find
on
on
eBay.
eBay pretty
These
easy.
things are old from like the 80s, but I mean, they can't be very much on eBay.
When they have Hulk, they had Mr. T, and was there a Rocky one?
I think there was. Is there a Mr. T one? I don't know if I've seen him. I've seen the Rocky.
I
one before.
don't even.
I actually used to
I don't
own one
even
of these.
remember who bought this for me. I got this for Christmas years and years ago, and it was the wrapping. It had the top, and
Uh-huh.
it was like in a plastic thing with like a cardboard thing stapled.
Yeah, so it can
And
hang
the
on a hanger.
staple had been coming off, and I was like, and it's weird. I thought, I'm taking him out. So I still got the bag and the top somewhere, but I'm so glad I took him out.
It's so
because
funny. I had one of these up until a few years ago, but it had the stupid plaid little dress thing on it.
It's not stupid.
It's ridiculous.
It's
I'm
not
sorry.
ridiculous. These are
But it was-
rules.
But mine was different colors. I don't remember what color scheme the plaid
Listen,
was.
brother, I don't know what your pointing problem is, but
Get out here! I'll box you down like Mama Butcher. You see that photo?
I did. Don't mess with Mama Butcher, brother.
Randy says, yeah, he said to tell you guys he won't be on Facebook and he's okay.
He just won't be on. Okay.
Matt says, wait, Mookie, where's Michael from? Michael's from
Valley. Hey-ho.
and
Hey-ho.
so was Randy, so Randy's
Randy
going to be our
from-
new Valley
Hey-ho.
guy from now on.
Welcome, Valley Hee-ho.
Randy said, I really enjoyed Monday for the Bro Show. He said he really enjoys Mondays for the Bro Show.
It's the best show, man. Welcome to Monday Night Bro, the first half hour, the Bro Zone. You are in the Bro Zone.
For 5
And
minutes.
in 5 minutes, we will transform over into Bro is Orb.
We'll do the Scooby-Doo.
I can't wait to get graphics and stuff. As soon as I figure out all this stuff, it's going to be awesome.
Roger says Mookie keeps eyeing that doll, whatever it's called.
It's not a
You
doll.
got that.
That's boxing puppet Hulk Hogan, brother.
It's ridiculous. That's exactly what it is. We give it the evil eye.
Find the buttons.
Mama Kathy says, okay, bye, Felicia. And also on this day in 2009, 1 year after CM Punk cashed in his Money in the Bank, Tuesday rolled around the next year on this day, 2009, ECW on the Sci-Fi Channel would have been on. A man made his debut on there. The human jar of mayonnaise himself.
On WWECW?
Yep. Did you not know this?
Human.
Or you don't get the reference.
I guess I'm not.
The human jar of mayonnaise. That's what I believe The Rock referred to him as. Sheamus.
Human jar of mayonnaise. That's great.
Sheamus made his debut in a squash match. He come out and
That was
squash
his first match. His first match was ECW.
Yeah, he was originally ECW brand.
Oh, well, that's what CM Punk was too, right?
He was. Not for very long, though. I think Sheamus was for a bit until they finally smartened up and they're like, hey, this is a guy we need on one of our shows.
Yeah. Yeah, fella.
And also, on this day in 2014, last but not least, AJ Lee defeats Paige for the Divas title in 61 seconds on Monday Night Raw.
Whoa! Well, congratulations to AJ Lee.
Well, cut my legs off.
Well, cut my legs off and call me Shorty.
Call me Hornswoggle.
Call me.
Tori says, it is so silly. I'm thinking she's talking about...
You? Probably your shirt.
My shirt is awesome compared to whatever
Hey.
the heck this is.
It's a Roddy Piper kilt.
Molly says, I'm looking on Amazon right now and getting one. And I will perfect my punching sounds so it does just like yours. And it just says, do it again. Roger in the chat says, pew pew. I feel like we need a picture of him and put on a t-shirt that says pew pew as one arm's boxing.
Boxing puppet Hulk Hogan rules.
You can sell 8x10s at your table now of you with the boxing Hulk Hogan. Oh my gosh, this is ridiculous. Tori says, no, the Hulk Hogan. See, I told you.
That rules.
I
No, she
appreciate
means
that.
no, it rules. No, the Hulk Hogan rules.
No. Hello, who is it?
Be tapping my foot. I'm getting a little antsy.
All right, you want to talk about this past Saturday night?
Yeah, and you know, it's perfect that we're going right into Bro is Orb, the second half hour of the Bro Show, episode 55. This past Saturday night,
Oh,
Slammer was in wrestling action at the Arnold Elks.
The historic.
I almost said the historic Elks. It probably is historic. It's probably been there a long time. Elks took on the deranged Jared Meyer,
Formerly
known as Frodo the Ghost.
Formerly known as.
FTG.
Formerly known as. Frodo the Ghost.
Frodo the Ghost. So we went 1-on-1, semi-main event,
Yeah.
I might add. Good match.
It really was.
Really good match, man. Wasn't expecting...
Tom says, hi, boys. What's up, what's up, Tom?
Tom, wasn't expecting Zulu to get involved and put a choking on me.
Mad
What
Dog.
if Mad
and Moondog.
Moondog didn't do anything, but
He was
Moondog's
trying.
leading this dog pound.
I'm quite confused by this group.
I'm confused too because I thought me and Zulu was cool. I don't have no
Well,
problem with.
I'm quite confused by this group. They're like back and forth. Are they good? Are they bad? Beginning of the night,
Zulu choked me on the second rope.
that's bad.
That's bad. Slammer
But
good.
they come out high
Zulu
fiving.
bad.
Zulu bad. They come
Zulu
out-
bad.
They come out
Slammer
high fiving
good.
fans, playing good guys, trying to, I guess, trick the people. The people, Brian. They're trying to trick the people. And then halfway through the match, they start pulling these cheating antics on
Yeah,
you.
it's like there I was. Next thing I know, Zulu choking me.
Moondog was out there directing
Moondog
traffic.
too sweeted me.
That's what I say. They try to act good to your face. They act good to the fans' face. The fans will catch on to this.
I will be talking to the MMWA booking committee.
Where's Shaft at?
Slammer,
Where's Tim West at? Get a hold of Shaft.
Slammer took
Come on,
care
Peter.
of one part of this problem. So you know how it always is. MMWA, what has it always been? It's always been everybody against Slammer, except Slammer does have all the Slammer maniacs.
Yeah.
All of them got his back, Jack.
You had quite
But-
a bit of them this past Saturday night.
I took care of Frodo. Sounds to me like I need to take care of Zulu. And if Wilder wants to get his nose involved with, I'll take care of him too. And by gosh, if Moondog wants to get involved, gosh dang it, Moondog, we've been tag team partners. What is going on, man? I need answers.
Moondog.
Answers.
Oh.
Let me talk in your language, Moondog. He probably understood that. I did speak Moondog just
You
then.
did speak Moondog. Kathy wants to know, does Mookie hang out for a while after the episode is over?
No way I did this. Get out!
Sometimes I do. Sometimes I'm here for like another freaking hour.
I know.
I'm usually trying to get out to go get food, like last week.
we walk upstairs and Heather and Paige will usually be there, and then we'll stand around and chit chat for another 30 minutes or so.
Last week I was so happy to get through the episode because I was starving. I didn't eat beforehand. Sometimes I eat dinner beforehand before I come over, which is kind of early. This is about the time I'm usually eating dinner, about the 6 to 7 o'clock hour. I didn't eat last week. I was so glad to get through the episode. Then I got stuck here for like another hour after the show, and I was like, oh,
You were happily stuck though.
I was happily stuck.
happily. Hey, speaking of food, did you get the barbecue pizza? Was that barbecue pizza?
I did.
Did you get it?
I did.
You didn't like it.
Well, no. What I'm gonna say is I want to get it again,
Okay.
but I want.
Do you want to go to eat at Pizza Hut with us and eat it?
I think I need more barbecue sauce on it.
Okay,
I feel like
you-
they're skimpy on
Okay,
my barbecue sauce.
you have to put when you order it. Did you order it on the app?
Mm-hmm.
You have to.
Well, I know it said regular, extra, light, whatever.
You need to put extra.
That's what I have to do.
We've been getting the Pizza Hut barbecue pizza the last several weeks.
Mhm.
Last week we got it, and we didn't think it had enough barbecue sauce. So yesterday I ordered it with extra sauce.
You guys did not tell me that.
Well, we just learned that yesterday. So
But I
Good
ordered
call.
it because I keep seeing you and hearing you bragging about it. That's
There
why
you
I
go.
messaged you because I got on the app. I'm like, all right, what do I need? What do I need to do to order this Pizza Hut pizza? And I messaged you. You got Paige messaged me the details.
I asked her I said, what do I need to tell him? She goes, I'll just message you.
Yeah, so she did. The only difference is I added onions to mine because I needed a little bit more than meat.
No.
And I know you're not an onion
What
guy.
you just ruined
Just
the
like,
pizza.
just like I found out today, I seen the Mama Kathy post. I'm guessing she's not a mushroom fan. That makes me sad
I
also.
hate mushrooms. I don't like mushrooms.
You don't like mushrooms either? You guys don't like your veggies?
I don't like anything.
I tell you that right now.
I like stuff as plain as it can be.
possible.
Hey, I will say that Pizza Hut crust, man,
Yeah.
that's good stuff.
Which crust do you guys go with?
We went pan tossed.
Okay, that's what I did
Yeah,
too.
it's good. It's Slammer approved.
Catch up on chat some more here. Tori said, "Yes, I saw. You should have won."
I should have won. I did
about,
win.
about Saturday. Well, I think because she said she. I'm sorry, I read. I saw you won, but I think they're also talking about all the cheating.
Oh, yeah.
Because the next she put they were all cheating.
They were trying.
Molly put boo Zulu.
Boo. Boo. Boo.
Mama Kathy put that was wrong and the ref was easily distracted.
I know.
Yeah, we need to
Them
get a hold of.
referees, man. I tell you what.
Let's see. Randy says, "I got your back, Slammer." Here we go.
Thanks, brother.
That's Randy from.
Ballyhoo.
Big Ed wants to know who's all in the dog pound.
Apparently, Moondog, Wilder, and Zulu, and Frodo.
So there's 4 of them.
Jared Meyer.
Jared Meyer. Tori says, "I will always root for you, Slammer."
Thank you. That's Mavis. Thank you, Mavis.
Mavis.
I'm Tori cheering for me too. She had
All right.
Slammer shirt on.
That's good to hear.
Good call.
Mad Max said, "I tried helping you out with that nasty security, wouldn't let me in." Yeah, Dominic was all over that night.
I'm sure Dominic was holding you back, brother.
He said, Mad Max said Andrew Wilder is out catching strays. That's why he wasn't there. Tom says Slammer and Kyle for the tag team action. I can deal with that.
Let's go.
Mavis says, "Hi, Heather. It's Mavis."
Is Heather on here too?
It says she's watching, but she
Oh.
hasn't commented. Mama Kathy says they're slimy. I'm thinking she's talking about the mushrooms.
I think we're talking about Andrew Wilder and Zulu.
Talking about Moondog.
Slimy and Moondog.
Oh, God, don't do that. This is getting off the hinges here. Molly said, "Let him in the ring. I promised he would do a good job." She's talking about Max getting in there.
I bet he would.
Max says disgusting. He may be talking about the mushrooms also. What is wrong with this family?
Mushrooms.
No, mushrooms are good. Onions are good.
Let me tell you what I think about
Eat
mushrooms.
them up, vegetables.
Let me tell you what I think about mushrooms.
Look at me. You don't think I eat vegetables. I eat a little bit of everything, but pickles. That's the only thing I will not eat.
I love Chick-fil-A. I do not like to hear when people talk about them soaking the chicken in pickles.
I've heard that.
Type
Luckily,
stuff.
I'm not a big Chick-fil-A fan.
I love Chick-fil-A, but I don't get pickles on them either.
Yeah.
They're plain
Yeah.
chicken sandwiches. They're delicious.
Yeah.
But I don't like that they're in some sort of pickle concoction before they're fried.
You know, my nickname in high school.
Pickle concoction. So anyway, we had a good night at MMWA. New champion came and defeated that nasty JSO.
Finally.
I did get my rematch against JSO last month.
Finally.
I didn't win. Of course, there was a little shenanigans going
Everybody in
on.
the chat is agreeing with you with no mushrooms.
Mushrooms.
I'm quitting this show.
Clear winner. Mushrooms. Suck.
Fried mushrooms? Next time we go to Arnold, I'm going to buy the Renero family a round of fried mushrooms.
Oh, that's even grosser, man. Fried mushrooms?
Fried mushrooms. Man, they're the bomb. As the kids say, they're the bomb diggity on the TikTok.
Molly says mushroom Swiss burgers are where it's at.
Yes.
Where it's at?
Mushroom Swiss burgers.
I got
If there's one of those on the
$2
menu
in
anywhere I go,
microphone.
choose what I go with. Tom says, on a serious note, who was better back in the 80s? AWA, NWA, WWF, or WCW?
WWF.
I knew that was going to be your answer
That's
right
easy
away.
for me.
That's a big toss-up. I mean, both crews, WWF and NWA, were... Oh, my gosh. You got to be doing something. No more energy drinks for you before show. Prior to showtime.
Let me tell you something.
Yeah. NWA was firing on all cylinders. They had the Rock and Roll Express. They had Magnum TA. They had Dusty Rhodes. They had Nikolai Volkov, or Nikita Koloff. Nikita.
Brenda Slammers.
And man, they had all kinds of people. Flair,
Woo.
Road Warriors.
John Hawk.
NWA had it going on in the 80s. I would almost, and I know WWF gets the bigger rap because they're still around. They can kind of rewrite history a bit in their storytelling. I really think NWA was maybe almost top dog in the 80s, other than WWF kind of go global, you know.
Global Wrestling Federation.
This cotton candy aligner. It's like, give me the burpees. Oh, let's see. Oh, Kathy says Big Ed loves the mushroom, so that's why I accept your friendship, brother.
Ed. Mushrooms.
Randy says Mookie looks like he wants to backhand a little Hulk. I'll do a little rock right there.
He don't want none of this little Hulk because you know what he'll get, a big old.
Roger also agrees with everybody. Yuck on the mushroom.
Yeah,
What is going
gross.
on? Heather in the chat says Slammer is WWF for life.
That is too sweet, brother.
Molly puts pew 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 with boxing gloves emojis. Mavis says Heather McFarland, hi.
Please tell her hi, Heather.
Yes, she is.
Heather.
Heather, say hi. Heather, come hither. Say hi.
Heather says, even if WWF was gone, Slammer will never be convinced there's another wrestling organization. That is correct.
Oh my god. I don't know if I can keep doing this, fellas.
Anyway, we had a good day Saturday. Before we went to wrestling, we made a quick trip to
To the quick trip.
we
We did not stop at the
did
quick
not
trip.
stop. We did stop at 7-Eleven.
Yes,
though.
we did.
But I had a tip.
I should have brought that as one of my weekly purchases.
That's
was
right.
Mountain Dews.
Still looking for that Great Muta Monday Night War figure. They got the set at Arnold Walmart. The Muta was gone. But I was pleasantly surprised because 3 of my WWE wrestling superstars were there.
I love this
And
figure right here.
these rule, man. Look
Weekly
at that.
pickups. Look at this
Weekly pickup. Jake the Snake Roberts with big old Damien. Look at that. Jake the Snake Roberts soft goods t-shirt.
Remember all Jake Snake's name?
Damien. Lucifer was the big white one. That's all I remember.
Was that the only two he had?
That's all I remember. Earthquake sat on Damien. Killed him. Killed him dead.
Martin in the chat says, F yeah, bro show.
Oh, right on, man. Look at there, man. Big Daddy Cool Diesel.
You gotta do it like The Rock did when he was making fun of the NWO. There's Big Daddy Cool.
Diesel Power t-shirt. Man, that's good.
I just don't ever remember him really wearing the t-shirt.
Very rarely. I do remember the t-shirt. Remember his theme song? It was just
Just the engine
it was
starting.
the
of the
engine
diesel.
starting. It was just, and then they added some drums to it. Then they added some harmonica.
Oh yeah, the harmonica.
And this here, man, I tell you what, I am glad I got this one because this is going to be one of those ones. I assume it's going to be hard to find,
Uh-huh.
but I got him. Latino Hita. Eddie Guerrero. I was watching Sunday Night Heat last night from 1998, and I was watching Edge. Who in the world was Edge wrestling? Gosh darn it!
On Sunday Night Heat.
He was wrestling Jeff Jarrett,
Oh, okay.
and
I was gonna guess Gangrel.
This was before Eddie Guerrero was in WWF. Edge did the 1 suplex, held on, rolled over.
Oh.
2 suplex, held on, rolled over. Suplex, face plant.
Oh.
So I was like, whoa, this is
It's
kind
funny
of
because everything in wrestling is like nothing is new.
nothing is new.
Everything's borrowed, but it just if you put your own spin on it,
Yeah.
like Eddie did with that, it kind of you become known for that move.
You become known
and
for
right
that.
there's proof it wasn't even his move.
Hey, what did Slammer do Saturday night? Slammer busted out 2 new moves.
Yes.
How about that? I did pretty much a slam dunk. I guess it was a spine buster. I didn't follow through
It's
with
almost
it.
like a choke slam.
Yeah, he jumped. I grabbed him.
It's like a double
and I just
choke
went
slam.
boom. Just nothing.
I sent you
too
video of that, too.
Yeah, but I busted out the old gut wrench power bomb, man. That was from the old
Did I send that to you,
LPW
too?
days.
I think I
You
sent that,
did, and I'm pretty happy with that.
Yeah.
I got so excited. I said, "That ruled, man!"
Now you need to get the sidewalk slam down. Sidewalk slam.
Hey, you know the Rad Lads finish move was the Rad sideplex.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that was Dino Bravo used to do that before the Big Boss Man did.
See, I always just knew the big
Well,
boss
the
man.
Boss Man, he did the whole front slam.
Yeah.
Dino Bravo, I mean, Diesel used to do it, just the big, I think they called it a sidewalk slam.
Uh-huh.
But that was Dino Bravo's finish move. And I was always like, I want to use a move that nobody really pays attention to. Nobody cared about Dino Bravo in
Yeah.
WWF. But I always thought that was a cool move, just a big old whoop.
Gut wrench suplex.
And I thought,
See, but I think
and
gut
that
wrench
I
suplex.
call the Rad Lad called that the Rad Sideplex.
Oh.
yeah.
So Dino Bravo's the guy you think of when you think of the side.
When I
The-
think
the
of the
gut wrench
when I
suplex?
think of the sidewalk slam and the side suplex, I think of Dino Bravo.
So the gut wrench suplex. I'm asking, do you think of Dino Bravo?
Oh, the gut wrench suplex.
yes. Sorry.
You know, I don't really think of it. I can't think of anyone that really
The one
did
guy-
that.
There's one
And
guy.
mine's actually a gut wrench power bomb.
Okay. The gut wrench suplex is the one guy I always remember doing. I think it was his finisher. Was Test.
Did Test do that?
That was, I believe, even his finisher.
Man, I just thought he gave a big boot.
Well, I think he did that also, but I think his gut wrench suplex. That's the one thing I always remember about him was him
You
hitting
know,
that.
I've got a video of me doing that to Ryan Ice at LPW at a practice where, and I gave him that big gut wrench power bomb.
Yeah.
Gosh, it's such a good move, man. I just maybe I'll just start using that.
Martin says he's loved you since night one. Mad Max says Mookie versus Big Ed and the mushrooms on a pole match.
That'd be awesome. Make
What?
put you guys in a mushroom eating contest. Oh, gag.
I don't know if I could do that. Maybe fried mushroom eating contest.
Ugh. Oh, that's even worse.
Let's see here. Mark says someday I want to be on the Bro Show with my friend Max. Let's see. Martin says because he's my best bud and we love the bros. We appreciate that.
Hey,
We appreciate that,
Bro
Martin.
show.
Molly randomly put pew 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 again. Boxing glove emojis. Cut it out. Thomas says better tag team: Steiner Brothers, the Rockers, or the Hart Foundation.
Woo. I mean, the Steiner brothers would be just all around the best.
See, I want to go with the Hart Foundation.
I mean,
Bret Hart,
I
Jim
mean,
Neidhart, they're a good. I would go with them.
Man,
It would be them and the Steiners. I mean, because man, that's
and I love the Rockers. I think the Rockers are good.
Yeah.
But I mean, as far as
I mean-
wrestling and power and just all around tag team, man, you gotta give that to the Steiner brothers.
I mean, I don't agree. I mean, I don't
You
disagree.
don't I don't disagree with Hart Foundation. You can go either way, but
Yeah.
I would give
Two
the
great tag
edge
teams there.
pew, pew, to Ricky and Scotty, the Steiner brothers.
Tori in the chat room says Mavis. She put pew 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 with stupid boxing glove emojis. I'm hating this episode. Episode 55 is going down the toilet.
Episode Double Nickels, the boxing puppet, Hulk Hogan edition.
So my weekly purchases. You talked about how we stopped at what was it the Arnold Walmart?
Arnold Walmart.
Arnold Walmart.
Walmart.
It's a mouthful.
Caw.
Stay in school, kids. Wyatt, if you're here, stay in school.
Oh man,
He's out of school. Just a little thing.
I know you're getting fired up.
I have picked up the new Monday Night Wars Hollywood Hulk Hogan.
Yeah, brother.
This is from the edition of WCW Monday Nitro when he come out and announced his presidency. He's running for the president. He's declaring his candidacy
For El Presidente.
for El Presidente, which I am. Right here, he originally, like, the hat has NWO on his sock cap.
Yeah.
NWO. He actually had a white New York Yankees.
I see that they've changed
They
it
changed
on
it
the
on the
back
And
too.
there's the back also. But I was thrilled to find this. I actually remember watching this episode live, being like, "What the heck?" Because him and Bischoff come out,
I know it was.
and they had like the big American flag fall down behind them. They had all the confetti.
Mm-hmm.
It was just some kind of big joke thing. But who knew? Years later, we'd actually have a WWE Hall of Famer as president, as in Trump.
And you're wondering, why did Slammer not get the Hulk Hogan action figure? Because I pre-ordered him like 3 months ago. I'm still waiting on him. So anyway, I don't understand why these are
They're
popping up
hitting
in stores. And I'm not going to get mine until like July 22nd. But I ordered Hogan, Albert, and Jerry Lawler. I tried ordering the Great Muta, but they said he was already out of stock, and it was just a pre-order. So anyway,
So also,
I'm on the lookout for the Great Muta.
my next weekly purchase, I ran down to the local Walmart today, and I couldn't believe what I could see because I could barely see it.
Oh, did you find it?
I found it!
Oh, right on! Oh, that rules.
The invisible, you can't see me, John Cena figure. I love how on the package you actually can't see him. He's a clear action figure on the inside.
I'm excited. That rules.
Yes. On the side panel, it's just a floating hat and the John Cena shirt, and on the back,
You can't see.
you see his armbands floating in the air. His T-shirt and pose. It says on the back, "Your time is up. My time is now. You can't see me. My time is now. It's the franchise. Boy, I'm shining now.
You can't see me.
My time is now." There's the whole first part of his his theme song there. Do you remember where John Cena hails from?
West Newbury, Massachusetts, right?
West Newbury, Massachusetts. Do you remember the height? John Cena's height. If you could see him, what would he measure at?
Oh gosh, was he 6 foot?
6'1".
Is he? I bet that might be Doctor of Thugonomics.
Doctor of
Was he
Thugonomics.
about 240?
I was so happy to find this. Check that out. Like, the hands are invisible, the extra heads are invisible, this little dog chain's invisible.
That was a genius idea
Yes.
to make that.
I absolutely love this figure. I remember when they showed post-production pictures of it when it was like months and months ago. I was like, I've got to have that when that comes out.
They was probably making the prototype of it, and they're like, you know what?
That's pretty awesome.
We're just making You Can't See Me John Cena, and
That was
somebody
smart.
said,
Well, remember last week I had the basic where he
Yeah,
was invisible,
yeah.
but you could actually see his hat,
uh-huh.
his T-shirt, and his jeans.
Oh, man, I'm having a sinus problem here.
But last but not least, my last weekly purchase of the week. Ladies and gentlemen, get ready for the glasses to come off. They had it! That's why I was telling you to go to Walmart.
Ah!
I was telling you to go to Walmart. And it's a stupid chase. They didn't have the
Oh,
NWO
what?
one. I want the NWO one. They had the stupid chase. They have the Grey Muda.
Is it at Farmington?
Yes. That's why I was
They have
telling
more
you.
of them?
This was the only one I seen. But they were, I think they were bringing more stuff out whenever I was over there. Because they were bringing out new superstars. That's why I told you you need to get over there.
Well, son of a gun.
Yeah, so you may have to run over there after we're gonna go ahead and cut the bro show. Go ahead and shut it down.
Looks like I'm going to be making a trip to Walmart here in a few minutes.
So do you know where the Great Muda hails from?
Should be somewhere in Japan.
The land of the rising sun. That's what it says.
Well, that's Japan.
It says he's 6'2". They're claiming he's taller than John Cena. Because Cena's 6'1". Muda's 6'2". I don't
I can't
know.
believe you got the chase.
I know, and I want the regular. I don't want the chase. There's two different versions of this Muda. If you look at this one, his face
Just
on the
weird
action
paint.
figure has like Japanese writing on it. The one I want is just the basic figure. It looks like this with the NWO face paint. Beggars can't be choosers at this point.
No.
But my gosh, I've seen it. There's the side of the box right there. There's the back. If there was a second one, I was going to hide it for you. But again, they were still putting stuff out when I was there.
You was there when they was putting
Yes.
stuff out.
Yes,
All right.
because the guy wheeled out the big display.
Oh, they have a display even?
Well, he was wheeling out the display. I took a picture holding these two figures up with the display. I walked around the store because I was with Chad. And I forgot what he needed to get while we were there. We looked at something, then we walked back by because I was seeing what all they were still putting out. He was actually unloading, pulling all the figures off the display. So I asked, I said, "Are you guys tossing this?" Because I was going to take the topper.
Yeah.
He goes, "Oh, somebody overnight's wanted the display. That's why we're putting it there. They put them all on a big end cap." So he was still unloading everything, and I guess there may have been still more from the back because there wasn't enough to fill that end cap up. But I know there was those on there. There were these on there. There was this set on there. I mean, there was a crap ton of everything.
All right.
So that's why I told you. I was like, you need to get to Walmart.
God dang it.
Yeah.
All right.
But they were putting out the mother load. I don't know what was up with that.
What time was that?
This was earlier today.
Okay.
But, I mean, we start having to watch Deloge now. Farmington still don't have them. But they had, I know they had like Muda. I remember
Superstars?
seeing, yeah. I remember
I do
seeing
want
the
to
Muda.
go to Superstars. So.
I do know I remember seeing the Muda Superstars and the Juice. Let's see. Big Ed says Road Warriors! Exclamation point. Molly says episode 55 has been my favorite. Pew pew. Pew 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 pew. Tom says better high flyer, Superfly or Ricky Steamboat. I mean, it's got to be Brada. Superfly.
Superfly.
Superfly. Randy says all episodes of the Bro Show are my favorite. We appreciate that.
Yeah,
Randy.
mine too.
Randy from.
Bobby.
Randy says that's cool. I guess he's talking about the John Cena. Mavis says John Cena. Tom says that's cool. How come Slammer didn't get that? Slammer was unfortunately at work. I messaged him to give him a heads up. Trying. Kathy says hide it for you. I've done it in the past. I've hid the Hulk Hogan's for him in the past.
It worked.
Let's see here. Excalibur is in the chat.
Oh, Excalibur!
Good evening, my brothers, he says.
Caw.
Caw.
Still waiting for him to come walking into wrestling in that big
Yes.
outfit.
When is the next Arnold show? He needs to show up to an Arnold show
August
in Excalibur.
August 30th?
August 30th at the
Arnold Elks.
Arnold Elks.
Or July 12th at the South Broadway Athletic Club. That's only 15 minutes up the road from Arnold. He knows his way around St. Louis.
I don't know if he...
He's Excalibur. He's a bird. He
He's
just
a
fly there.
bird. Are swords allowed in the Arnold Elks?
I bet I could probably. I bet
We've had
I'll
Vikings
get
with
you in,
hammers.
brother. I'll get you in.
We've had Vikings with hammers in there.
I come in there with 2 guns every single week, every single time, brother.
Kathy says, I'm sure Slammer's good for it if you bought and hid. I've bought, or
I'm good.
I've hid stuff for him before. That's no problem. Excalibur says, I shall put the date on my sundial.
Oh, whoa!
I love
All
that.
right, yeah, that rules.
I'll bring my Excalibur belly towel. Sit around into the crowd. So that's all I've got for weekly purchases. We have 5 minutes. You want to start plugging everything?
Yep, let's plug. Let's see here. So, anywho, this man, I got no wrestling this weekend. We
I
have
was going to ask you
this
about
this Thursday night though. I will be on the new I guess it's the new Genesis Wrestling podcast. I don't know what the name of it is. If I messed the name up, I'm sorry, guys. The camera guy, Alexander McNeil.
You'll put the link on the
Scott
page.
Cross, referee Scott Cross, Justin Savage, promoter at NW or New Genesis Wrestling. I'll be on with those guys Thursday night. You guys will see me live on there, so tune in. See me in a interview style, not being a host, but being interviewed.
Molly says she needs that third guy to be on the show every week with us.
Oh, I'll be on. He's here for live.
Get out of here.
So no wrestling until July 12th at the historic South Broadway Athletic Club at MMWA. This Friday, fireworks day, man, July 4th.
4th of July.
Happy 4th of July, man. I'll be sitting here setting off some fireworks. Just a little bit. Me, Heather, and Paige, we always get a few little fireworks. We don't go crazy or anything. We don't like to burn money.
Favorite firework?
The panda.
I love the pooping dog.
The pooping dog. The little panda, just a little panda, you light it.
Spins around.
Yeah, just a fun little thing.
I love the Roman candles. And I love the pooping dog. Those are like my 2 favorites.
And what? I always get a little monster truck too. I love and a little tank.
The little tank, yeah.
I always let the little tank off, and he does his little. And then I buy one thing of firecrackers, which I end up getting like 3 because it's like buy one get one 3, and I wrap the little tank up in firecrackers and I blow it up because I am forever 5 years old. Right on, brother.
Or the ones that shoot up the parachute.
You know, we didn't get any of
Boom.
those.
Did you watch it?
You
come
gotta
down?
let those off in the daytime though.
Yeah.
Did we get some smoke balls? We usually get some smoke balls. The little color smoke
I
balls.
feel like the fireworks stands this year waited till last minute to open
well,
everywhere.
for one thing, they're getting tariffed so bad.
Oh,
There's
that's
not
true.
as many fireworks stands if you've noticed because
I
all
have.
the fireworks are made in China. So anyway, that
Gray Muda could have gave him a hookup.
So anyway, that's it until July 12th. But other than that, if you are watching this page right now, we're almost up to 3,300 people liking Slammer page now. So like, share, comment, hit them little 3 dots up there in the corner. Give them a little punch. It'll say invite friends and followers. Punch that.
Oh, it said don't
You
turn.
say, you hit that and you say invite friends, and you invite them, and they're all invited, and they all like the page, and they all watch the Bro Show, and we'll become the most famous wrestling toy podcast on the planet, and it's going to be awesome. So anyway, that you can find me there. Go over to the Chris Slammer regular page. Be my friend. I'll be your friend, man. Just add me. Just put add friend. And Slammer will
Are
put.
you friends with Big Ed?
Yeah,
Okay.
I will
I
accept.
was late to the party.
If I'm
I
not
guess.
your friend, I will accept. Instagram, Chris underscore
Happy 4th,
Slammer.
Roger.
X at Max Jim, MACSGYM, and same thing for Cameo. You need a Cameo. Do you need me to wish somebody a happy 4th of July? I will light it up for 'em, man.
Literally.
Literally light it up. Get a Cameo today. Wish you a happy birthday, anniversary, happy holiday, happy bar mitzvah. I don't know. You want me to tell your boss you quit your job? I'll do that. Just
He'll do everything but show his little
I ain't
toes.
gonna show my toes though. I don't know. It depends on.
Well,
Anyway, what else am I on?
You're on
YouTube 48 Slammer 4878. Watch every Slammer wrestling match. I got 3 new matches put on there.
Nice.
Every episode of the Bro Show.
That's
Tonight, episode 55 will be downloaded, and you can watch this again. You can see little boxing Slammer go, "Hey Mookie."
get out of here.
ProWrestlingTees.com/Slammer. Get yourself an official black and yellow Slammer t-shirt. We run the ropes. There's an exclusive Slammer shirt
Awesome
there.
t-shirt on. I really love this design.
Blah, blah, blah. But there's probably, hey, you know what? I bet there's a sale on Pro Wrestling Tees
4th of
for
July.
the 4th of July. So go on there, buy yourself a Slammer. Buy 2 of them. Buy 3 of them. It'll be awesome. Anywho, that's all I got, man. Where can you find you at, Boxing Hulk Hogan?
You
Let
can
me tell
find
you
me-
something, brother. You can find me every week here on the Bro Show. Where can they find you, brother?
I'm going to have to find me Mr. T. Clubber Lane come after you.
I pity the fool.
Anyway, you can find me every week right here. Monday night right here on the Slammer Facebook page. As Slammer said, be sure to like, follow, share this page out. He's closing in on what, 30?
3,300.
3,300? Oh
3,300.
my gosh.
We was having trouble just getting to 3,000. Then all of a sudden,
We hit the
Facebook
jackpot.
decided to
Push it a little.
expand the reach for some reason. They're so dumb on how they do things.
They started to, as Salt and Pepper would put it, push it.
Push it.
Oh, God, come on. You ruined it all. You can also find me on my personal Facebook page.
Ooh, brother. Ooh,
My
brother,
personal
brother.
Facebook page at Kyle Bookie Skynet.
Slam it real good.
Send me a Facebook friend request. Send me a message. Send me a follow. Send me a like. Anything you want. I am there for your liking.
He's there.
You can find me on the TikTok. That's all the kids do. You can find me on there at the real White Larry Bird. That's it for me tonight.
And that's it for you. Well, brother, let me tell you something. That will conclude the Bro Show,
Always put gas.
episode 55. Thank you for joining us.
Cindy wants to know where you wrestle at.
Watch the
She wants to know MMWA.
MMWA, Midwest Throwdown Professional Wrestling.
Talking about me.
Everywhere, man. Dynamo Pro Wrestling, Show Me State Wrestling. I'm all over the place. I'm everywhere but nowhere. Thank you for watching the Bro Show, episode 55, brother.
We will see you guys next Monday night.
Next Monday.
7 p.m. Central.
It'll be awesome. Happy 4th of July, everybody. I gotta end it now.
Hit it.
Hit it. Yo,
Hit it.
never know.